What's up, YouTube? Happy New Year, happy holidays to everybody out there. Welcome back to the channel. This is RC Richie, double R. In today's video, bringing you the SCX24 C-10 build, aka Panda. This is my new look for her. Check her out, check her out. Did a custom paint job. Calling this paint job the black wash. When you paint the whole car black and then another color on top, and then you sand it down so it shows through. Not the official name, but that's the name I'm giving it. I knew I was going to go with a black and white theme, so I picked up these Endura stamped 3.78 offset wheels. I do have brass rings in them, and these are the Proline trenchers. These tires have been awesome. I'm loving these tires. Also went ahead and installed the overdrive gears. I am running a 13.2 right now, which is 23%. Everything else is pretty much the same. So my previous video, 50 turn Endura. I got the weight sitting on top of the axles. This is temporary for now. But I like the weight right now. And yeah, in today's video, we're going to change the stance even more now. You can see already, she's already bow-legged. But yeah, we're going to change the stance by lengthening the axles in CVD. So these are going to be the RC all-wheel drive. Stainless. Things look pretty slick. So we're going to throw these on this. See if it changes anything. If you saw my previous video, if you haven't, please take the time right now to hit that bell, like and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, in a previous video, my FX118, I was having problems with a particular line on my indoor course. And these Proline trenchers have no problems with it. But my one concern now is maybe it is a wheelbase issue with that particular line. So hopefully by me lengthening the wheelbase of this one, we do not have that issue. But yep, I'm going to take you through real quick, throw this together, and yeah, we'll do a test run. Stay tuned. Okay, let's see what we get here. This is already my third RC all-wheel drive product. They make a pretty good product. So far, no complaints. Got some cool stickers. I'll leave those in there for later. Yeah, here you go. I believe these are lengthened by either 4 millimeters or 4.5. And here is the front CVD. This should give me a little bit more turning angle, and I'm going to have to do a little mod of trimming out the front knuckles. Even though I do have a stock servo, but gain a little bit more steering angle by trimming out your front cups over here. So yeah, let's button this back together. Normally I probably would take off the body, but I'm going to keep the body on. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, and they should go right in. If I run into any more issues, like I said, I'll let you guys know. You see they come with the brass hexes. Well, wheel nuts again. And I don't know if these hexes definitely might be extended as well. So I took a measurement. I didn't get it on camera, but I believe my wheelbase right now is a wheelbase sitting across the front is 4.5 inches. So we're going to see what that is after this modification. Gain more track width, more stability, prevent less body roll, but hopefully do not lose anything on some of these lines. All right, be back. Figure I'll take you through the back real quick and show you, for those who have never done it before. It's only my second time. You take off your hex, take your pin out. You're going to remove those two nuts. This MIP tool sometimes is a little too sharp for some of these screws. But take these two out and she'll slide right out. I go back and forth between my MIP and I have a Torx bit on this one. Works very well. Of course, right now, or sometimes I use it just to round it out a little bit, and then I can get the MIP in there. But yeah, this mod is definitely going to lengthen your axles, give you a bigger, wider stance. And there you go, just like that. The bearing will come out. And you have the little notch in the back. These are the rear. See, it has a little seat right there where the bearing sits on, so it can't go any further back. Take that out forward. I like to use this silicone on all my metal parts, bearings. Just gotta put a little light coating on it. Don't need it a whole lot. Put this bearing back on. And then when you put this back in, you'll feel a notch in there. And she'll slide right back in. So spin it around. I usually spin it around until I feel it. And then, boom. That's in. Seat the bearing. We're going to put the screws in first before you put the hex back on. Do that. Make sure you do that first. So let me get my screws. Yeah, this is going to be nice. I went ahead and see the update on that video, but the SCX24 Bronco build that I'm doing, I've done. I talk about upgrading the chassis, but that's no longer the chassis that I was going to upgrade. Snapped on me. It was a 3D print. And me and 3D prints, man, don't get along. But yeah, very good chassis. Love the geometry of it. But yeah, so that one has the Hot Racing extended axles. But the difference is that one has the front dog bone still. This one has a CVD. Button that back up. Just get it to a point where you feel it tighten. That's it. Double check this other one. Okay. Okay. Now on this kit, we got the new pins. I'm just gonna, looks like the pin is the same, but why not just grab a new pin? I know people use tweezers and pliers, but I generally just use my fingers. Get it to a point where she's that. And you got this guy. I don't know if eventually we're going to have to sand that down to make that more flush against the, but actually with the rears, you can't do that mod because of these two nuts right here. So we're going to keep it just like that. There you go. Only problem with some of this stuff, some of these hexes, especially when you get into aftermarket, is they have slop to them, or you have to be careful removing your wheels off and on, you know, because they might follow. I've seen hexes that get stuck inside the wheel. Well, but all right, there you go. It's looking pretty slick. All right, let me button up the other side, and then we'll start the front. Okay, we got the rear done. Move on to this front. You got 1, 2 on each. Remove this one. I usually just remove one side, let it swing over on that, and then it's already removed from the servo. For those who haven't seen my videos on the mod for your steering links, all you have to do is add those black O-rings to take some of this slop out, and it works like night and day. I don't know if you can see it there. Right underneath on all of them, each side. And it would night and day take out the slop in your steering. It's still plastic, but temporary fix. Free mod. We like free around here. These fronts are pretty easy as well. But like I said, I'm going to do the modification and trim out that knuckle a little bit. Well, not so much the knuckle. We're going to be trimming out the front axle housing. I'm going to carve that out a little bit, give it a little more radius so it doesn't interfere when turning at full lock. There you go. Like I said, the front has the axles, and we're going to be moving to an all one-piece unit, the CVD. So let me just show you. There's a bearing inside there. Hopefully when you're pulling this out, that stays in there. If not, just seat it right back in there. That one doesn't need to come out. Kind of the housing just keeps it in there. But here you go. So you figure you have that. Plus this. versus that one. Just a slight difference. And I guess with that, with the brass hex, that's where you gain some more. So again, we're gonna throw this one in. It's coated with the silicone again. But first, this is what we need to trim up. So basically you want to take off, and this is going to be my first time doing it, take off some of this plastic material that's in between the two screw housings, you know. So let's see. I don't have the proper nippers for that, so I'm going to try to use my Lexon. Either that or maybe I should do a knife. I might feel more comfortable with my knife. See how we got that? I'm just going to do the front side. And then we'll move over to that other side. Let's install this. Again, spin it around so you feel it lock in place. There you go. So you see where you might get some interference if that was left there. I know they do both sides. Maybe I should do the rear as well. All right, let me button all this up. And if we run into any problems, I will let you guys know. Okay, there you go. It goes after the trim mod. Decided to do the backs as well. So let's go ahead and button all this up. Let's see how she looks. Go. Got the right side done. Just want to show you guys with the mod. Not much, but it's just a little bit more because there's a little notch in here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Quick note also, make sure that you're not over tightening down on here on your front knuckles, these two screws, because that's going to be too much strain on your servo. So as you can see, very loose with no play. That's how you want them. I'm going to do the other side and get this all buttoned up. Okay, we back. There you go. Panda is looking extra mean now. Definitely gained some more. Yeah, she looks nice. Did the mod in the front, the axle. You can see right here in this rear, I'm hitting the body already right there. So that's going to show you that definitely clearing. I think my steering is too tight. There's no reason to have a steering servo saver on a crawler, but we do have it. See that? It's locking up. Why is it doing that? All right, let's take it over to the A-line, the A-frame, excuse me. That's going to be my most troubling line on my indoor course. Hopefully by gaining some more track width, we didn't hinder the vehicle, because this one was definitely killing that line every time with these Pro line trenchers. Eventually, we definitely going to have to upgrade this servo. All right, let's get over there. Okay, let's see. Panda, overdrive gears, extended axles. I think I am getting rubbing on that front bumper, the front body. May have to do some more trimming. Oh no. Uh-oh. So maybe it's a track width thing for this A-line, this A-frame. I keep saying A-line. Because if you saw my previous video, which was just posted, this had no problem going up. And now it does. Which leads me to believe that this is not wide enough for that track width. The Bronco and the FX118, and what it's doing is just pushing it down because it's leaning this way. So I'm definitely gonna have to fix this up, because I'm not changing any of my modifications on any of my vehicles. Let's work at it though. Get it at least one time. That's crazy, man. Just things just like night and day. It just changed it that quick. It didn't make it that much wider. I think I maybe gained 0.5 of an inch. Okay, well there you go. That's probably proof that I need to fix that, the A-frame, because it seems like when something has a wider track width, it's giving it an issue like that. And that. .9. Wow, I'm sitting wider with the Bronco. Yo, that's crazy. This is slightly wider. So yeah, these two are the widest widths on my two rigs, and these all three of these now are having problems getting up the A-frame. So next thing I'm gonna do is fix the A-frame, possibly add more spray foam, widen it up a little bit. But there you go. Here she is, Panda. Fresh paint job, did the black wash, got the Enduro wheels now. Frame mounted shocks. Yeah, I'm loving this C-10, man. She might be my new favorite right now. Although I do love them all. But I guess because I'm gaining knowledge for each build, you know? Definitely loving the crawlers. I don't know if eventually I would like to get a bigger size one, but right now these micros are definitely a lot of fun. But alright people, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm sorry if my videos are taking a little bit too long, but you know, just trying to get the content out there, and hopefully my editing will get better. Alright people, have a good one.